Estoy aquí para aprender sobre juegos.
Na máte παίζοντας. Sam tu, aby som sa zahral.
Es esmu šeit, lai mācītos spēlēt.
I forgot the phrase. Sono qui per imparare.
Day number 2 in Slovakia. We are now at Ružomberok. Yesterday I couldn't show you more because my battery was gone and there was a lot to do, so I couldn't show you more. This is the hostel where we are staying. Wonderful place here at the mountains. And we came here for a training where we are going to be talking about board games. Last night we didn't do much. We had dinner late because we came late actually, and we had like an introduction moment. I just woke up. You need to forgive me. And we ended up the night playing Camel Up. Camel Up.
Very nice.
Leo won one of the games.
yeah.
Did you know the game before?
No,
No?
I never see it.
You like the game?
Yeah, very nice game.
We also have here Panos.
Good morning, people.
Panos, you didn't stay playing with us last night. Why?
I was totally tired because we traveled for 17 hours, but now I'm fresh. I have full of energy to start this beautiful training course.
And what are you expecting for the next?
I have high expectations because I love everything related with games. I think this gamification training course, it will be very important to improve our skills and to use all these tools to our organization.
And finally, we have Michele. You know him from yesterday.
You don't know.
Michele is still sleeping.
Yes, I am.
Michele, how was the first day?
Great. We ate good food and we met strange people like you, and yeah, we have fun. We ran from the city in order to take the train. Yeah.
Yeah, Michele is the responsible for us to almost miss the train in Bratislava.
More or less.
Yeah, we didn't miss it. We are good. We are good. And now we are eating something. It's breakfast time. Panos is already enjoying. This is, I need to tell you guys, this is really a cool place where we can totally relax.
And so it's very important that you really express everything. Again, this training is for you. And how many of you it's the first time in the training course in Erasmus Plus? Okay, good to know. So just also some ground guidelines. Non-formal education, and it's this training. It's really for you. It's about active participation, so it's about yourselves.
Impossible is the name of the game. Our mission is first game. I hope you follow as well. This mission is hard as hell. So join us in our little dance. Watch our legs. See them dance. They say this mission is impossible. Pro gaming is possible. Go.
Hi, I am Pedro.
I'm Sarah. I'm Miranda. I'm Milishka.
And we are the artists. And that is Michele, who shouldn't be here.
I'm gonna start by walking like a robot. So this will be my rhythm. Tick, tack, tick, tack. Okay? This will be my speed. Okay. First rule. The robot can only go towards an empty chair. So if there is an empty chair there, this is my goal. So I will go tick, tack. Okay? Rule number 1. Rule number 2. One of you, if you stand up, only one of you can stand up. So if you stand up from the chair, you cannot go back to the same chair. If you stand up, you have to find some other chair. Good? Okay, that's rule number 2. And thank you. Next. And rule number 3 is that if I'm walking, you cannot block me. You cannot block my way. Is it clear? Okay, so the purpose of the game is that I have to sit there, and you have to try to avoid me sitting there. Is it clear?
But still, someone sits down. Keep going.
No, no. Maybe
From this side, Tamara, for example.
Tamara.
And now from the other side. No, I think.
That's how it's done!
Playing. Something that you learn by playing a game. Let's try to think. Could be last week, or it could be when you were 2 years old. You already have something?
Yeah, I just told him.
So the idea, we raise a hand and the rest we listen.
I just told him that I understand his explanation because, yes, Monopoly again. I think from that game I mostly learned how to lose and then keep on going because the game is still not finished, but you know you are gonna be the loser already an hour before the game is done. So actually, like, keep on going even though you actually, you actually want to give up.
And that it happened when?
As a kid, it often happens. So, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, this is like an ongoing process because I learned since I started playing more, like 2-3 years ago. But maybe 1 year ago, I started learning. I realized one of my main problems playing was to act by impulse. And I'm trying to resist that temptation every day, every time I play. I made that mistake 10 minutes ago, and I almost lost the game because of that. Then I realized the game was already lost before. But that play that I played by impulse could have cost me the game. But it's an ongoing process. It's not like I flipped a button and everything changed. I'm still trying to change. Sometimes I realize on time, sometimes I don't.
Okay, now we have a non-formal education training, but games are teach you through informal education. So the one I learned is about not to give up. Okay, you can try and try again and again and again. You may lose many things many times, but you never give up and you try again.
When I was really young and I started playing, I was actually really bad at connecting with people, so I didn't have many friends. And there was this one game that was a role-playing game, so it just occurred to me that the role I chose was the role of the bard, which was the role of the bard, which was supposed to be entertaining and giving fun to everyone and being able to connect with others. And through that, I understood that that's what I wanted in my life, and that's how I made myself grow.
So we are on the second day of our training here in Ružomberok in Slovakia. First thing, very important, there are bears over there, real bears. I know there are real bears somewhere, but I never thought I would be this close to real bears. And they say they are real close, and we shouldn't walk. They even warn us that we shouldn't walk alone in the mountains because of the bears. So it's like a real danger. Well, this was the second day of activities, and it's been very interesting to get to know all these people from different places and with very different backgrounds, and people who deal with games with different perspectives over the games, and also these are people with different projects also. So they are looking for different things, and they bring different things to this training. It's very interesting. It's very interesting also how to show games to the others, to play games with them, and to see how they react differently than you. Trainers are great. Both trainers here are great. They bring some thoughtful activities to the table, and I need to take notes of many of them because they are really challenging, and they make you think about not only about the games and about the way you play games, but about the way you relate to other people and about the way you relate with your natural environment and the environment right here. So it's this. I could almost say, and I don't want to be, I don't know the word, but we could almost say this training is also a game. Life is a game. This is kind of deep, but yeah, it is. In the end, you are playing with different things, and in the end, you get your results according to the way you presented, you played before, to the things you invested in, to the relationships you invested in, to the people, to the places, everything counts. I read some very interesting things today in some books, some game books which are inside. I can't remember now the name of the book, but it said some really interesting things, and one of them was that you need to see the game as because that's what games are. They are really small. They are really like simulations of life, of situations in life. Small simulations, of course, short simulations, 1 hour simulations, half an hour. But the problems are the same. The problems you face are the same, and that's why you develop skills through playing these games. It's very interesting because games can really help you developing some new skills, and but for me personally, because I knew this already, or I knew in a way, for me the best outcome from this training so far is to see how people relate to games, and what's the place of the games in their realities, in their working realities, their personal realities, with their target audiences, either they are kids or people in need or whatever, how they apply games to them, to these realities, to these target groups. It's very interesting, and also the time they have, or how they fit the games in the little amount of time they have in their lives. So this is my reflection for the second day. Probably I will develop some thoughts, some of these thoughts during the next days, but for sure I will repeat myself sometimes. But I'm enjoying this. This is quite a nice place. It's quite a nice training. So I'm very happy to be here in Ružomberok, Slovakia, with the Curious Box at the Roll the Dice training course. So guys, as always, don't forget to subscribe subscribe to the channel, The Curious Box, if you want to receive more videos and to follow my trip here to Slovakia, and to see all these amazing people. They will be talking to you. They will be talking to the camera sometimes about their experiences here, and also all the other amazing videos I'm bringing to you every week here at the Curious Box, and mostly here and there and everywhere at a table close to you.